Hello everyone, let's learn how to group factors. And why are we discussing grouping factors? A lot of times when the question has directly been proposed to you about grouping of four terms, I see a lot of confusion. Students misunderstood it for do they need to factorize? What should be done in that case? Let's take an example. So here I have a trinomial x squared plus 5x plus 6. And when you factorize the trinomial, multiply the coefficient of the first term with the constant and then find the factors that can add up to give you the middle term. In this case, those factors are 2x and 3x. So now when you group the factors, this is the type of expression you will see. When you see such an expression, you must understand that the factorization has already been done for you, and all you need to do now is put your terms in a group, find the common GCF, and find your factors. So go ahead and put those four terms in group. The first two terms should be in first group, and the last two terms should be in another group. Now, does it matter if I write my factors like this, the other way around? It does not matter. You can check with a lot of questions that this order doesn't really matter. So, let's take the first two terms. What is the GCF of your first two terms? It would be x. And if I take out x from my first term, what is left? So, what should be multiplied by this x to get x squared? Another x. Now let's look at the second term. If I take away x from the second term, what is left? What should I multiply x with to get 2x? It would be just 2. And now I have a trick. I just go ahead and write the same parentheses. And then I see what should I multiply 3 with to get 3x, which would be just 3. And to make sure my factors are correct, GCF is correct, I can multiply 3 with 2 to check if it gives me the same term back. Alright, now after I am done with this, let me rewrite this for more clarity. After I am done with that, I need you to consider a scenario where instead of x plus 2, I have x times a and 3 times a. Now look at both the terms and see that a is your common factor. So if you factor this out from the first term, you'll be left with x, and from the second term, you will be left with 3. Now let's take this scenario and put this for the expression we have. X plus 2 is our common term in this case. So if I factor out x plus 2, let me take out x plus 2 like I took out a. If I take out x plus 2 from the first term, then what is left? What should be multiplied by x plus 2 to get back my first term? It would be just x. And similarly, what should I multiply x plus 2 with? So I can get the last term. What is the missing factor here? It would be 3. So my final answer here is, let's take another example for grouping. So again, I do not have a trinomial. I have 4 terms here. So let's go ahead and put the first 2 terms in group 1 and the last 2 terms in group 2. From the first 2 terms, I can see that my GCF is 2x. If I take away 2x from my first term, what is left? Now taking away also means if you divide 2x squared with your GCF, what is left? So I can see that I will be left with just x. And then for the second term, which is 2xy, if I divide that by 2x, what would I be left with? I would be left with just y. Now I can go ahead, write my same parentheses, and now figure out what should I multiply x with to get 3x. It would be just 3. And what should I multiply y with to get 3y? It would be just 3 again. So my GCF is correct. Now you can go ahead and see that x plus y is your common factor. You can factor it out. If you factor out x plus y from your first term, if you take out x plus y from your first term, it leaves you with just 2x. And if you factor out x plus y from the second term, it just leaves you with 3. So your final factors are x plus y and 2x plus. Alright, this was a quick review for grouping factors. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do more problems on this. Don't forget to like my video and subscribe my channel. I will see you later with more math related videos on Math Easy. Let's make math easy.